Hey guys. Okay, so today or this week we're going to continue to talk a little bit about transition. And remember, transition is dealing with your future, what you may want to do when you get out of high school and beyond. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do the second one of these forms. It's the job search analysis. So if you would take the time to download this and put your name and date. If you are in class and do come to school, then I will have a hard copy of this for you that you can use and fill out. If you are working remotely, then try to print this off. And you can write on this. All right, so for the get started, it says, if you'll look right under this black bar that says job search analysis, I'm going to start right here. Choose an occupation or job that you are interested in right now. Then, thinking about that job, identify job requirements, job skills, and job demands. So think for just a minute, a type of job that you're most interested in. Now, if you have one or two jobs that you're interested in and you don't want to narrow it down to one job, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and write those two down. So we're going to go look to the next thing. The first one are job requirements. Every job is different. Some of the jobs require just a high school diploma or GED. Some require some type of college. You could do a 2-year college, a 4-year college, or 5 years more. And then there's also jobs that just require a career technical certificate. And that might be something like someone who works as a radiology assistant. They don't necessarily need a 2-year degree in radiology, but they do have to go through some type of training to do that job. Now, this is where we're going to stop for the moment. Because if you have picked a job and you are not sure what the job requirements are, then what I want you to do is to research that job and find out what is required. If you already know what is required, then you can go to the next section. The next section are job skills. All right, so let's look at job skills. What basic skills do I need for this type of work? You're going to put a check beside any of these that you may need for this job. Okay, so I'm going to start here on the left-hand side and read and go from top to bottom all the way across. The first one, internet, surfing the internet, familiar with a PC, which means a computer, or a personal computer, and then familiar with a Mac, and that would be a MacBook. Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Office, Facebook, Twitter, other. So you're going to put a check beside any of those that you would need for the job. The second column, answering the phone, filing, typing, keyboarding, social skills, cleaning skills, cooking skills, child care skills, customer service, and anything else. The third column, organizational skills, sorting skills, math skills, writing skills, reading skills, problem solving skills, or other. And on the last, mechanical skills, welding skills, ability to use electrical tools, forklift operation, carpentry skills, painting skills, plumbing skills, or anything else. Now, again, if you have this idea of a job that you want and you're not sure what kind of skills you need to stop and look online, and you can literally Google job skills needed for whatever your job is. All right, so the next section, job demands. Okay, what does this job that you want to do require me to do? You need to check the boxes, and these are divided into different areas. The first one are physical demands. Is it a job that's going to require heavy lifting or sitting or bending or walking or anything else physical? Physical means that it will affect your body. You know, if you have to lift something. Some people can't sit for a long period of time. I'm one of those people. I like to sit, but I have to move around because sometimes I have issues with my ankles and stuff. So, think about that kind of stuff. The next thing is dress code. Uniform. Is it a job that you have to wear a uniform, or can you wear jeans and a t-shirt, or is it a suit and tie kind of job? Casual pants, dress or shirt, a collared shirt, boots, tennis shoes. What kind of dress code? The next one is the work environment. Is cold or hot, wet or damp, dry, in water, in the air? Does it have heights? Is it indoors or outdoors? Are you sensitive to mold and fumes and things like that? If you're someone who doesn't like the heat, then you might not want to work outside. Or if you're someone who doesn't like to be cold, you may not want to work outside. All right, so the next section is communication. Communication is working with other people. So, do you want to work alone, or would you rather work with a partner, work with a group? Would you like to have a lot of talking or very little talking? Would you like to listen to others? What about English? Is it important for you to have any other language skills? And then the last one there is academic demands. If you do not like to write and you're one of those people who, when your teacher asks you to write something off the board, you're like, oh my gosh, then you would not want a job that would demand a lot of writing. Is it a job where you have to be able to spell well? I'm telling you right now, if you had to spell well for my job, I would be in trouble. And you would think that you would have to know how to spell well to be a teacher. But like I've told many of you before, I have a processing disorder. And so sometimes spelling is hard for me. But keep in mind that now with the technology and stuff that we have, we can always use spell check. Using a calculator, lots of reading, following step-by-step directions, or even putting things in alphabetical order. Those are all things that some jobs require. So if you can fill this out for me this week, if you need to you can take your time. It won't be due until the end of the week, but I just wanted you to go ahead and know that we are going to continue to move forward with our transition stuff. So hopefully at the end of the semester, you're going to have a pretty good idea of what you want to do. Thanks, guys. Until next time.